Okay, so this video is going to be more different than what I do on this channel because I mean it's on the same topic basically, and I never thought on doing something like this until now. I don't know, I just got this idea basically. So I wanted to basically show how I do a remix. I'm saying a remix because if you saw, I don't really do music. I mean, I do that pretty rare, usually with my cousin, because she starts doing music as well. And before starting, I just want to say that this may not be perfect because I'm not a professional. I just do this for fun, and I know there's new things that I'm learning, especially mixing, because I feel like mixing is one of the hardest things for me right now, to mix, to make everything sound good and full, and to not clash and things like this. I'm going to explain as better as I can to do this, and for this I'm going to use my my latest remix that I did with the season 7 intro from Totally Spies. I wanted to choose this because, first of all, this is my latest remix that I did, and because I think this is one of the hardest remixes that I ever did, because of one reason. Usually when I do remixes, I don't know how other people do remixes, but usually I try to search MIDI files or project files, but I often get MIDI files because I don't really find project files for the remixes that I do. Search MIDI files, and I use those MIDI files because they already have the notes already put in them, and I just take the notes and, I don't know, change the instruments or change a bit from the notes. For this one I had to put almost every note by ear, so that was kind of hard, but at least I proved to myself that I can do this, that I can put notes by listening to them, and that's I'm proud for doing this. Usually I start with, I don't know, I don't have an order. I mean, I never start with drums, but I don't have an order on instruments, but basically I start with the lead most of the times, or the bass, something like this. So this one, I think this is the bell. Yeah. So it's kind of interesting that I think this is the same bell used in the original song. I don't really know. Maybe the people that did the song used the same. This is Nexus 80s digital. It sounds like the same. I don't know, maybe it's the same, I don't really know. It sounds basically the same. So I basically use Nexus and Serum 2. I got Serum 2 recently, and it's one of the best plugins that I've ever had, and I was using Serum 1 before that, and a bit of Silent 1, just there's like 2 sounds from there that I use sometimes, and they're pretty good. I got from another project file that I got. They're cool sounds. They're pretty cool sounds. Yeah, so I did the bell. So I put this by ear. I mean, it's not that bad, honestly. And this is the bass. I mean, the bass I kind of used, basically what I did, I downloaded the original song, and there's a thing in FL Studio where you can basically extract stems from sample, and you can do everything right here. And I extracted the bass, and you can use you can put them in the edit sample. If you put it in edit sample and you select the sound here and the pattern, if you click this range and then convert to score, it's going to convert to MIDI file. It's not going to be great because I've used it many times and it's not that great, but it helped a little bit. But this was half made with this and half by ear. So yeah, so I did this part that now sounds different because I don't have these. Yeah, basically I did this, and just a riser and some effects here for bands. I don't know how to call them, and then the kicks and the snares, hi-hats, drums in general. It's kind of the thing is, for like the past year I've used the same kick every time, the same kick, because I don't know, I really like this kick. I mean, it sounds good for every remix that I do because they're basically almost the same genre every time. And I also got the notes from the bell and added to the guitar, because the original song had the guitar also. And yeah, I have to thank Serum 2 for this, because honestly I spent a long time finding a plugin that had cool guitar sounds, and I feel like Serum 2 has it, like this one, a bit of this one as well, but this Disto Rush, this is the best one that I could find, honestly, and it's pretty good. And this basically two basses, and then the drums. I mean, it's something simple. I think these are the exact patterns that are in the original song as well. I don't really remember the original song. Basically, when I do a remix, I don't remember the original one, because I just have the remix in my head. Honestly, I really don't like how this part came out, but I don't know how to do it. And yeah. Also, one thing is, when I do remixes, it's so annoying when the songs have vocals, because there's times where I either don't find a vocal online, I have to get it myself, in the way that I have to extract it with AI, because you can do that on sites which are not always great, honestly, not always great. And you can also do that with the same function that I showed earlier, which the extract stems vocals. I find it the best way to get vocals if you don't find on YouTube this feature right here, because on websites it's going to sound, I don't know, you're going to feel the fact that it's generated with AI, that it's not full, something like this. And this is, I don't know, I feel like from past experiences, I feel like there's two types of songs. I get it this way: two types of vocals, or songs with vocals. Songs that have the vocals stand out from the instrumental, I mean, you can kind of separate them, and songs that have the vocals in the instrumental, something like this. And I had quite a bit of luck that this song had the vocals stand out from the instrumental, because it gave me some good vocals, honestly, because I was impressed by this, because this was going to decide if I'm going to carry on with this or not, because if you don't have vocals, then that's, to do a remix only on the instrumental, that's not really that good. So I had some luck with this, the fact that it gave me. And yeah, I forgot the effects. I basically put them, every time I put the drums in, like somewhere around here 14, 15, and I always put kick, I didn't rename them here, kick, snare, hi-hat, ride, something like this, and I always put them on this bass, I think it's called. And I saw some tutorials on YouTube to put a compressor, something like this, to glue them or something like this. And I have one for the reverb, which I put the guitar and only the guitar and the pluck. And I have the vocals, which sound different without the effects. I mean, there's more reverb than the original. And fresh air. This is another cool. It's free also. It's pretty cool. It makes the vocals a bit better. Yeah, basically it's this intro from the beginning, and then like the first verse or something. Honestly, for some reason I spent a long time for I think this part right here, because I wasn't getting it right by ear, and then I somehow did it. I don't know how. Honestly, I don't know. I'm really impressed. And then the drop. Only the drums. I basically put my right like this. I mean, I put one to sound on the left. I'm penning one on the left and one on the right, and just repeating them, because it adds a bit to the song. It's pretty simple, because the song is simple as well. I mean, this remix is pretty simple, but it's I also believe it sounds pretty good. I don't know. I'm also pretty impressed by this. Basically from Serum. It's an arpeggio, it's Legend Epics. I mean, it sounds better with this. It adds a bit to... Basically the effects that I put on things. The bass, I'm just getting a bit from the highs, from the guitars and bells from the lows, and I also put an OTT and from the plugs as well. Okay, not really that many effects, and I don't know if it's good to put a lot of effects on the master, but I usually put maximums and I put them a bit like this. I put them a bit down in like -6. And Fruity Multi, I every time I put this, and I put this on soft limiter and a bit of sound goodizer, and yeah, soft clipper like this to be kind of consistent with the sound, to not go lower and higher or something like this. Like I said, I'm trying to explain as best as I can. I mean, I changed a bit of the bass because I usually do this. I mean, I put 1, 2, 3 and the fourth one I put it on octave higher because it sounds better, honestly, and it changes a bit from the original, because you know you have to have a bit of things changed than the original, because otherwise it would just be kind of a remake. I don't know, sometimes I don't really change things from the original. I mean, it sounds like a remix, but it's the exact same notes as the original, but I changed a bit of this. And the vocals for this, honestly, like I said, I really like how the vocals came out. And it's also annoying because I wanted to do another remix for the first season, because that was basically the first thing I wanted to do a remix for the first season of this cartoon. And I tried that yesterday, and the fact is that that song is kind of it's old. It's like from the year 2000, and vocals, like I said, are in the instrument or something like this. I can't find any a cappella, and AIs don't really do a good job. Neither this one. It sounds kind of muffled a bit and kind of low quality, and I don't really know how to do that. That's life, I guess. I don't know. So these are pretty good. So this came out pretty good. It's kind of weird that I'm doing remixes for cartoons. I mean, what the fuck? But yeah, it sounds pretty good. This part sounds pretty good now. I also like this pause in here, because I mean, this part is exactly the intro from the season. If you saw the season by any chance, I saw it, because otherwise I wouldn't have done this remix if I didn't see the season. Really simple. Yeah, then just basically this thing copied again here, and then again the drop. But usually when I do a second drop, I do something like a kind of break in the beginning and then the drop like this. It adds a bit, I mean, it's a bit different than the first one, and it sounds pretty good. And this is kind of a break that, if you listen to it without vocals, it's pretty simple, but it also sounds pretty good. I mean, it's more of a bass in the beginning. And I also like the guitar here, the guitar. And then it's again the drop, like the second one. But I just duplicated it because I don't know, I wanted it to be different than the other two, and I duplicated it because I have no other idea of how to make it different. And basically, it's duplicated without the vocals. It sounds pretty cool. I said pretty cool and good a lot of times, but I don't know what synonyms can I sick. And then I copied the. I mean, this is basically exactly like the intro, from what I remember in the end. I really liked how this part sounds like. I mean, how high the voice is in that part. How high does it go in that part? You know, it's also kind of interesting that I can't sing. I mean, if I try to sing, I'm not going to try to do that. If I try to sing, I'm terrible. I can't sing, but it's kind of weird that I kind of know how to do music, and I kind of have an ear. I mean, I can put notes by ear, which it's hard sometimes, but I can't do that. I don't know, it's kind of weird that I can't sing but I can do music. It's kind of weird. Like I said, usually I find MIDI files to make my job a lot easier, but this time I had to put the notes by themselves, which was hard. I mean, usually I know that I spend too little time on making remixes, because I usually do a remix in a day or something like this. I don't know how much it takes to make a remix, honestly, because I did this in like, it was a Sunday, 1 p.m. I just at like 1 p.m. I started, and then I finished at like 7. I mean, I took breaks, but yeah, like 6 hours, 7 hours, something like this. Pretty cool, and I don't know if that's a good thing, honestly, because I could have spent on every remix I could have spent a lot more time to make it better, but when I like how it sounds, it's okay. And I also usually put the BPM a bit higher than the original. This was with like 5 more than the original. The original was like 82 and this is 85. Yeah, so yeah, that's basically how I do a remix. I mean, it's not that complicated or things like this. I mean, I don't really know how to explain as well. Like I said, yeah, this was a pretty simple one, so yeah, maybe I should have, I don't know, showed other remixes. I don't know, if you want to show other remixes that I did, I'll do this. So yeah, that's basically the video, and if you enjoyed it, like and subscribe, and I'll see you with the next remixes.